Starting in Sukhasana, come all the way down, have a seat. Cross your legs at your shins, flex your feet. Organize yourself in a comfortable seat, whatever that means to you. You might need to take some small movements in your body before you settle in. Try and stack your shoulders right over your hips. Get a little heavier in your pelvis, a little longer and lighter through your spine. Relax your face. Close your eyes. And give yourself a moment to be here. Feel your body, your hands on your legs, your seat on the floor. Feel your breath, the air coming in through your nose, filling you up. Your lungs expanding, your ribs expanding. And that's softening on your exhale. Notice your mind, if it's a little chattery or if it's calm and quiet. Just checking in, no judgment, no need to fix or change anything. And I want you to bring your awareness back to your breath, and today, equal part breathing. I want you to inhale for a count of 4, Ujjayi breath in through the nose. And then exhale out the nose for a count of 4. And just start to establish that, moving at your own pace, your own rhythm. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel free to stretch out that count, slowing it down or speeding it up based on your breath. I want you to keep that same fullness of breath, but let go of the count. Just soften your attention. Here you are now. You've been through so much to get here. The ups, the downs, the left, the rights, the falls, the flights, the laughs, the tears. What a full and generous life we have been gifted with such a wide spectrum of emotions and sensations. With the opportunity with every breath to begin again and again. With individual thoughts and choices, but also a bond with the soul of the universe. Here you are now. This might not be your end goal version of yourself. There's probably more to do, more to become, more to grow into. But not being finite in this version of you is actually a healthy dissatisfaction that can motivate us to continue learning and continue growing and to use this unique life that we have. The challenge is when you look towards where you are headed, not to be afraid. The unknowns, the uncertainty, the dark spaces, the work it will take, the resistance you'll meet along the way. We mustn't fear the space between where we are now and where we want to be. 5 years ago, you were sitting in a similar situation as a different version of yourself, and look at where you are now. Again, the challenge is to not fear the space, but rather let it inspire. Let it provoke your curiosity. Let it call towards your inner spark to fire up so that you may light up the darkness. The future you is there on the other side, waiting, watching, silently calling to you, trust yourself. Trust yourself. calling you to move into that space like a lotus moving up through the dark mud, trusting there's a world of wonder and growth on the other side. Take a moment here now to find that trust, to find that spark, using that space between where you are here now and where you want to be to inspire, to motivate. Bow your forehead to your heart. And as you're ready, make your way onto all fours. Bring your hands under your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, line your knees underneath your hips, tuck and spread your toes. I want you to push into your hands and pull your belly in. Find that connection. Try and maintain that. Extend your right arm forward, left leg back, hovering your arm and leg off the floor. Turn your right thumb to point up as if you were shaking someone's hand with that right hand. Flex your left foot and reach out that heel. Keep pushing into that bottom hand and drawing your belly in. On an inhale, lift your arm and leg a little higher. Exhale, bend your elbow and knee towards your midline and round your spine. Inhale, extend, add a little reach, a little lift. Exhale, bend and round. Inhale, extend, reach and lift. Exhale, bend and round. This time, inhale, extend and reach. Stay there. Bend your back knee. Reach that right arm around. Catch for the inside of your back foot with your right hand. Kick your foot into your hand. Use that to help lift your back leg and open your heart. Breathe for 3, 2, 1, keep that back leg lifted. Return your right hand to the mat. Step your left foot all the way around to the top left corner of your mat. You might need to walk your hands forward a little bit. Let those hips drive forward, coming into a lizard pose. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Let that left hip open. And then ground down through your left foot, your left big toe. Try and squeeze your left knee in towards your left shoulder. 2 more times like that. Let that left hip roll open. Bring it back in and squeeze left knee to left shoulder. 1 more, rolling open. Ground the foot and squeeze that knee in. Good. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, reach out your back heel, pull your heart forward. Pressing off those back toes, maybe you take a couple rocks. Getting into that back ankle, calf, also into those hips a little more. Make sure your hands are grounded, and on an inhale, step your left leg to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor with control. Untuck your toes once you arrive. Slide your hands off to the sides of your mat, tent up onto your fingertips. Keep your feet grounded. Tuck your chin, press into your fingers. Inhale, roll through your spine. Lift your heart. Stretch your arms straight any amount. Lift your gaze. Now on an exhale, think of pulling your belly forward. Pull your heart forward as you lower with a longer spine. 2 more times. Press into your fingers. Tuck your chin. Inhale, wave through your spine. Heart lifts. Gaze lifts. Exhale, lengthen to lower. 1 more time. Press into your fingers. Tuck your chin. Inhale, roll through your spine. Exhale, lengthen to lower. Nice. Bring your hands back to the mat and press back, child's pose. Big toes can come together. Knees can separate slightly. Give a good push into your hands to send your sit bones towards your heels and find a stretch along your side body. When you're ready, make your way back to all fours. Fingers spread wide. Organize your shoulders over your wrists, knees underneath your hips. Tuck and spread your toes. Push into your hands, zip your belly in. Try and keep that happening as you reach your right leg back, left arm forward. Left thumb points to the ceiling as if you're going to shake someone's hand. Reach out that right heel. Push more into your bottom hand. Draw your belly in. Inhale, stretch, reach, lift that arm and leg a little higher. Exhale, bend, elbow and knee in towards your center and round. Again, inhale, extend, reach and stretch. Exhale, draw in and round. Inhale, extend, reach and stretch. Exhale, round. This time, inhale, extend and reach. Stay there. Bend your back knee. Left arm circles around. Catch for the inside of your back foot with your left hand. Push foot into hand to help lift that leg. Pull your heart forward. Keep pressing into that bottom hand for 3, 2, 1. Keep your back leg lifted. Find the floor with your left hand. Step that right foot all the way to the top right corner of your mat. Walk your hands forward. Let your hips drop forward. Soften your shoulders, your neck, your head. Let's roll to the outer edge of that right foot. Let that right hip open. And then plant that right foot flat. Ground your right big toe. Try and squeeze your right knee into your right arm. Again, roll open. Ground and squeeze. One more time, roll open. Ground and squeeze. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, reach out that heel, reach your heart forward. Take a couple rocks, pushing off those back toes, get into that back ankle, get into your hips. Make sure those hands are grounded, and on an inhale, step to plank. Exhale, lower slowly, elbows bend straight back, passing through chaturanga and landing on the floor. Untuck your toes, tent those hands off to the side again. 3 rounds, make it feel good. Inhale, roll through your spine. Exhale, lengthen to lower. Nice. 2 more. Inhale, waving through your spine. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, roll up. Exhale, lengthen down. Hands come to the mat. Press back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees can separate. Give a push into those hands again to send your sit bones back, to really stretch long through your arms and your side waist. This time, pull forward to all fours, tuck your toes, stretch back into your first downward dog. And take a little time, you might close your eyes and just explore, get curious here. See what's going on in your body today. You might not be where you want to be yet, but know that there's space. There's space to transform and shift. Finding that curiosity in that space, that spark to step into it, even if it might be a little uncomfortable. Pedal your legs and walk your feet to your hands. Once you arrive at the top of your mat, open your feet hip-width apart. Soften your knees. Try and let the weight of your torso and head take you into a deeper forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Fingers to your shins. Push off your shins. Pull the top of your head to the front of your space. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Get wider across your collarbones. Create a little more space in those hip creases. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Let's take that 2 more times. Inhale, half lift. Press off those shins. Reach so far forward that your weight shifts towards your toes. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, half lift. Fingers can come to your shins or maybe the floor. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees. Roll up super slowly. Let your tailbone start to drop. Your hips stack over your ankles. Shoulders stack over hips. Head is last to arrive. And once it does, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together, big toes touch, hands to your heart, soft or closed eyes. Coming back to your intention, acknowledging where you are now and where you want to be, even if it's not a clear set vision of where you want to be, just that intention to grow and continue to change, and that space between. Trying to meet that space with bravery, with curiosity, with trust in yourself. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press. Today, exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, drive your knuckles down, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Try and squeeze your shoulder blades together, get wider across your chest. Work your forehead towards your shin, work those arms further overhead. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale into a half lift. Fingers can find the floor or those shins if you need a little more space. Exhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Arms reach forward, up, and back. Pull your right hip back slightly. Try and stay square in your hips. And then let your hips sink towards your front heel. Lift your heart and gaze. Work those arms towards the ceiling and then towards the wall behind you. Take a full breath in. Exhale, open, twist right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Scissor your inner thighs together. Work your torso and gaze around to the right. Stay for a breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale back into a crescent moon. Both arms stretch up and back. Exhale, half splits with airplane arms. As your hips pull back, sweep your arms alongside your body. Reach your heart towards your right toes and flex those toes back towards your face. Full breath in. Full breath out. Rebend your front knee, hands to the floor, low lunge, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You can always bring your knees to the floor to assist. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Using down dog as a place to come home, to reset, to reconnect. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Draw your belly in as you fold over your thighs. Keep your shoulder blades together, your chest wide. Forehead to shins, arms stretch further overhead. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee. Inhale, crescent moon, arms reach forward, up and back. On this side, draw that left hip back slightly, square through your hips, and then let those hips sink towards your front heel. Lift through your heart, reach through your arms. Take those arms towards the ceiling and then further towards the wall behind you. Big breath in. Exhale, open, twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Can you soften your shoulders? Stay wide across your chest as you rotate around to the left. Full breath in. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. Inhale, crescent moon. Both arms sweep up and back. Exhale, half splits with airplane arms. Arms sweep alongside your body, hips pull back. Flex those left toes, reach your heart to your toes. A little bit of a balance challenge. Full breath in and out. Low lunge, bend your front knee, hands to the floor. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, down dog. Take some breaths. Soften the space between your eyebrows. You might open your mouth, stretch out your jaw. Can you find a little more space in your hip creases here as you pull your hip creases up and back? Melt your heels to the floor. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower your knee. Inhale, crescent moon, arms reach forward, up and back. Exhale, open twist right, right arm back, left arm forward. Adding on, coming into a modified exalted warrior, bring your back hand to your back thigh. Turn your front palm to the ceiling, and on an inhale, lift that left arm, lift your heart, reaching up and back. Let your hips press forward. Take a full breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. With those back toes tucked, lift your back knee. Pull your heart forward as you breathe in. Exhale, modified pyramid. Hips pull back, both legs stretch. Soften over that right leg. Can you draw your right hip back, left hip forward? Stay square in the hips. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big full breaths. Ujjayi breaths in through the nose, out the nose. Lips are closed but soft. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full. Last time, inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Lower that back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Arms reach forward, up and back. Exhale, open twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Adding on. Modified exalted warrior. Back hand lands on the back thigh. Front palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach your right arm and heart to the sky. Breathe. And take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. With those back toes tucked, lift your back knee. Pull your heart forward on an inhale. Exhale, hips pull back, modified pyramid. Let that left hip pull back a little more to square the hips. Soften and fold over that left leg. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Slowly rebend left knee. Plant your hands. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, down dog, and breathe. Can you push down into your hands to get lighter through your arms and shoulders? Can you press down into the balls of your feet to get longer through the backs of your legs? Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, moving right into Surya Namaskara. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Press down and out through your heels. Squeeze your knees together. Shift your weight into your heels and scoop your tailbone forward. Reach through your heart and fingers. Take a breath in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, long neck. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, and pause. Push into your hands, zip your belly in like we did on all fours. As you inhale, tap your right knee to the floor. Exhale, lift that knee back up. 2 more, inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist right. Going for that full exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, big reach back. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Soften your shoulders, let your tailbone drop. Press into your feet. Inhale, stretch your right leg straight. Exhale, triangle, hip shift back. Right hand to right shin, left arm to the ceiling. Press down and out through your feet. Try and draw your belly and front ribs in. Inhale, rise. Arms to a T to start. We're going to find Gomukhasana arms. Drop your left arm down, reach your right arm to the ceiling, and then bend both elbows. Reach behind you. Work to grab fingers or your shirt or even a towel. Roll your left shoulder back. Push into your right big toe mound. Start to tilt back into reverse triangle with these Gomukhasana arms. Your right big toe mound is grounding. That right elbow is reaching up and back. Create more length and space along that right hip. Full breath in. Full breath out. Keep these arms. Inhale back to center. Turn your right toes in. Wide-legged straddle. Adjust your feet as needed. Toes are in, heels are out. Keeping these Gomukhasana arms, re-roll that left shoulder back. Push into your feet. Inhale, lift your heart. And on an exhale, fold. Big breaths into your collarbones. Folding deeper on the exhales. One more big breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms. Shake out your head, shake out your shoulders. Crawl towards the front of your mat. Lizard, both hands inside your right foot. Square off your hips. I want you to seal your back heel down. And as if you were shaking someone's hand out in front of you, left arm reaches towards the front of your space. That left thumb is pointing to the ceiling. Push your right arm into your right leg. Start to rotate your torso underneath that left arm. Pull your right hip back. Ground more through your back foot. Full breath in. As you exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Frame your front foot. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm to the sky. We're going to rotate all the way into side plank. Spin to the outer edge of your left foot. Stack right leg on top. Push into your bottom hand. Lift your hips away from the floor. Just one big inhale. And on an exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, and pause. Push into your hands, zip your belly in, rise high on those back toes. Inhale, tap your left knee to the floor. Exhale, lift back up. 2 more, inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist left. Taking that full version of Exalted Warrior, back hand to back thigh, front palm to the ceiling. Inhale, big stretch back. Exhale, open out. Warrior 2. Inhale, stretch your left leg. Exhale, triangle. Left hand to left shin, right arm to the sky. Press down into your feet. Let your tailbone reach towards your back heel as the top of your head reaches to the front of your space. Try and close your front ribs, pull your belly in. Pressing into your feet. Inhale, rise, arms to a T to start. And then drop your right arm, lift your left arm. Bend at the elbows, Gomukhasana arms. Work to find a bind, either with fingers, your shirt, or a towel. And then start to tip back, keeping these Gomukhasana arms into reverse triangle. Anchor through your left big toe. Reach that left elbow up and back, getting longer through your left side body. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep this bind in your arms. Inhale, rise. Turn your left toes in. Work into a wide straddle. Roll your right shoulder back. Push into your feet. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold with Gomukhasana arms. Big breaths, trying to breathe all the way into your collarbones. Maybe fold deeper with your exhales. One more big breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Shake out your head and your shoulders. Crawl your hands to the left for lizard at the top of your mat. Seal your back foot down. Reach your right arm forward as if you were going to shake someone's hand. So right thumb is facing the ceiling. Push your left arm into your left leg and start to rotate your torso underneath that right arm. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Pull your left hip back, belly and front ribs in, and charge through that back foot even more. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Frame your front foot with your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Turning this into side plank. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Stack left leg on top. Push into that bottom hand, lift your hips away from the floor. Just one big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in through the nose. Full breath out the mouth. Let's cycle through that one more time, right and left, starting here in down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay there. Inhale, tap the floor. Exhale, lift. Two more. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift and step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist right. Exalted warrior, back hand down, front palm to the ceiling. Inhale, big stretch back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stretch your right leg. Exhale, triangle. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise. Left arm drops. Right arm reaches up. Bend at the elbows. Work into that bind. Start to tilt back into reverse triangle with Gomukhasana arms. Full breath in. Full breath out. Keep the arms bound. Inhale, rise. Turn those right toes in. Find a wide straddle. Roll your left shoulder back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale and fold. Big breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Shake out head and shoulders. Walk your hands to the top of your mat for lizard. Seal your back heel down. Left arm reaches forward like you're shaking someone's hand. Push bottom arm into bottom knee and rotate your torso underneath your left arm. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Hands to the floor. Frame your front foot. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm high. Exhale, side plank. Roll to the outer edge of your left leg. Take a full breath in. Nice. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your flow. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, last time, left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay there. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Two more. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist left. Back hand to back thigh, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stretch your front leg. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise, right arm drops, left arm reaches up, bend at the elbows, work to find that bind. Start to tilt back into reverse triangle with Gomukhasana arms. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, rise, keep the bind. Turn your left toes in, find a wide straddle. Roll your right shoulder back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, wide-legged fold with Gomukhasana arms. Stay for a breath in. On an exhale, release. Shake out your head and shoulders. Crawl your hands to the left, lizard facing front. Seal your back heel down. Right arm reaches forward as if you were shaking someone's hand. Push bottom arm into bottom leg to rotate torso underneath your right arm. Full breath in. Exhale, release, low lunge, frame your front foot. Inhale, left arm to the sky, low lunge twist. Exhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Just one big inhale. Exhale through Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Let's slow it down. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Soften your knees, grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. First two fingers and your thumbs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Roll your shoulders up your back, away from your ears. Push down and out through your heels to lift and spread your sit bones. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Can you tuck your chin, find more stretch and length along the back of your neck? Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your toes. Heel toe your feet, mat width apart. Go wide with your feet. Drop your hips low, prayer squat. Elbows inside of knees, hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders back. Find a little lift through your heart and the top of your head as you scoop your tailbone forward. Good. Option to stay right here and breathe. Or adding a little chest stretch. Left fingers find the floor. Right arm reaches to the sky. You can stay here. You can half wrap right arm behind you. You can full wrap left arm around. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And out. Good. Releasing to the other side. Right fingers to the floor. Make sure that right arm is inside your right leg. Left arm to the sky. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you half wrap that left arm. Maybe you fully bind. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands to the floor. Straighten your legs, drop your head. Take some gentle sways side to side. Shifting your weight from your right foot to your left. Use those sways to walk your feet in until they're hip width apart. Hip width apart with those feet. Padahastasana, lift your feet, slide your hands underneath your feet. Toes come to your wrist creases. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, pull your chest forward, lengthen. Exhale, pull yourself over your legs into a fold. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Release your hands, shake out your head and shoulders. Soften your knees, roll up slowly. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Garudasana, eagle on the left. Try and double wrap left leg over, left arm under. Pull your left hip back to square your hips and then sit low. Pick up your elbows, soft eyes, soft breath for 3, 2, 1. Keep these arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain with eagle arms. Exhale, airplane with eagle arms. Soft bend in that front knee as you extend your left leg back behind you. Belly is pulling up. Push more into that bottom foot for 3, 2, 1. Keep these eagle arms. Big step back with your left leg. Legs are straight. Come up to stand. You might need to widen or shorten your stance. Make sure you're stable. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Anchor through your feet. Inhale, lift your elbows, lift your heart. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana. As you stretch out over your legs, bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot, right arm to the sky. Pull that right hip back, reach the top of your head forward. Try and scissor your inner thighs together, and then rotate around that long spine and stable foundation. Breathe for 3. Reach through those right fingertips. 2, anchor down through the back heel. 1, release, hands to the floor. Hop that left foot back, bend your front knee, long lunge. I want you to drop your back knee, bring both hands inside your right foot. Lizard, bend your elbows. You can stay on your hands or come all the way to your forearms. Relax your head and shoulders. Maybe you close your eyes. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Come back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Bring your right hand to the back of your right ankle or calf and try and nudge your right shoulder underneath your right leg. That might be where you stay, just working on that. If you feel comfortable reaching your right arm or maybe right and left arms out to the side for airplane, go for it. Maybe arms come behind you for a bind. Keep reaching out that back heel. Pull your heart forward for 3, 2, 1. Release your hands to the floor. On an inhale, step to plank. Let's flush it out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Soften your knees, and we're going to dip that right shoulder underneath that right leg again. So right hand can come to that ankle or calf. That might be where you stay. Maybe right arm comes behind you. Left arm can come around for a bind. If you have a bind, you can work on straightening your feet, your legs, and turning your gaze underneath that left shoulder up towards the ceiling. That's another great place to breathe. If you'd like to come into bird of paradise, gaze to the floor. Shift your weight to your left foot. Slowly rise. You can keep that right knee bent or work to stretch that right leg straight. Maybe turn your gaze over your left shoulder. We'll all meet in a forward fold in 3, 2, 1. Slowly make your way back into a forward fold. Pedal out your legs, shake out your head. Maybe you flutter the lips or take a sigh. Soft knees as you roll up to stand. Roll your shoulders back, step your feet together. Hands to heart center. Take a breath. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Garudasana on the right. Really try and bend that bottom knee. That'll help give you space to wrap your right leg over, right arm under. Can you press your palms together? Can you bend deeper in the knees? Pull your right hip back and lift your elbows. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Keep these eagle arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain with eagle arms. Exhale, airplane with eagle arms. Soft bend to that front knee as you pitch forward and reach that right leg back. Forearms are pulling towards the floor. Belly is lifting up towards your spine. 3, 2, 1. Keep these arms. Take a big step back. Legs are straight as you rise. Organize your stance. Hips are square, legs are long, heels are grounded. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your elbows. Exhale, Parivrtta Trikonasana, lengthen over that front leg. Right hand comes to the outside of your left foot, left arm to the sky. Can you draw your shoulder blades together, open your chest, scissor your inner thighs together, pull that left hip back. 3, big reach through that left arm, reach through those fingertips. 2, 1. Hands to the floor. Hop your right foot back, bend your left knee. Drop your back knee and come into lizard. Both hands come to the inside of your left foot. You can bend your elbows. You can drop to your elbows. Soften your head and your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Come back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Bring your left hand to your left ankle or calf, and then work on bringing that left shoulder underneath your left leg. That might be it. Maybe you extend your left arm to the side. Maybe you add your right arm for airplane arms. Maybe you wrap behind you for a bind. Reach out your back heel, pull your heart forward for 3, 2, 1. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Soften those knees. We're going to dip that left shoulder inside your left leg again. Left hand to left ankle or calf. Trying to work that shoulder underneath. Maybe you're able to bind left arm through, right arm around. You can press into your feet and stretch your legs straight and gaze over that right shoulder to the ceiling. That's a great place to breathe. If you want to come into Birds of Paradise, head faces the floor. Find a spot on the floor to gaze at. Push into that right foot, and then as you rise, let your gaze continue to find a point of focus. Maybe that left knee stays bent. Maybe you stretch that left leg. You can turn your gaze over your right shoulder if you'd like to challenge your balance. We'll all meet in a forward fold in 3, 2, 1. Carefully make your way back into a forward fold. Shake it out. Head, shoulders, face, maybe lips, maybe sigh. From here, find a long spine. Inhale, half lift, reset. Exhale, step to downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. On an exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes, walk your legs together. Shalabhasana, reach behind you, interlace your fingers. See if you can squeeze the heels of your hands together. Roll your shoulders back. On an inhale, lift everything off the floor, feet, thighs, chest. Drive your knuckles to the wall behind you. Can you lift your hands off your tush and open wider across your chest? We're here for 3, 2, 1. Release. Left cheek to the floor. Let everything go. Close your eyes. Drop into the earth. Come back to center. Walk those legs together. Option to come back into what we just took, Shalabhasana, or come with me into Dhanurasana, bow pose. Bend your knees, reach for your ankles or the outer edges of your feet. Roll your shoulders back. Start to kick your shins towards the back of the room to lift your chest. Start to lift your feet towards the ceiling to lift your thighs. And then put those 2 actions together. Shins back, feet lift, heart open. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release. Right cheek to the floor. Look left. Drop into the earth. Close your eyes. Slow down your breath. Bring your head to the floor. Hands under your shoulders. Press back, child's pose. Make this very passive. Drop. Bend the elbows. Soften the head into the earth. Let your breath flow naturally. Roll up to sit. Swing your legs around. Let's come into double pigeon. So we'll start with our left leg on the bottom. Right shin stacks on top. Flex your feet. If this is too much, you can bring your right leg in front and sit cross-legged. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Maybe this is it. Maybe you stay upright today. Maybe on an exhale, you start to fold. Relax the shoulders. Close your eyes. Now notice those places in your body that might be gripping or resisting a little bit. Can you send your breath there? Make your way up to sit. Stretch both legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake. Just release knees, hips, ankles. And then we'll change sides. Right leg on the bottom, left leg on top or in front. Flex your feet, sit up tall. Feel free to stay upright. Or maybe you fold forward. Closing those eyes again. Check in with those places that are talking to you. Feed them lots of breath. Make your way up to sit. Extend your legs, give them a shake, and then keep them long. Flex your feet, sit up tall, take a breath in, exhale, and fold. You might roll your shoulders back, shake your head out, yes and no. Start to unroll all the way onto your back. And once you find your mat with your back body, draw your knees to your armpits, flex your feet, happy baby. Pull down on your feet to bring your knees closer to the floor. Give your chin a little tuck here. Make sure the back of your neck is long. Reach your lower back into the floor. And then yogi's choice, if it feels good to rock a little, go for it. You could always stretch one or both legs straight. Using your hands on your feet, bring the soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Lift your head towards your feet. Pull your feet towards your head. Try and bring them to touch. Squeezing in, breathing for 3, 2, 1. Keep this shape in your legs. Supta Baddha Konasana. Lower the outer edges of your feet to the floor. Knees are wide. Arms can be at your belly or alongside your body. Close your eyes. Drop in. Soften in. Starting to release the effort. Moving into surrender. Yogi's choice to stay here for Shavasana. Or if you'd like to extend your legs out long, take a little time now. Set yourself up in a fully extended Shavasana. Start to deepen your breath. Stretch your arms overhead. Stretch your legs even longer from toes to fingertips. Stretch. You might yawn. You might open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Walk your heels towards your seat to bend your knees. Roll to the right. Maybe use that right arm as a pillow for your head. When you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Tall spine. soft face. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart. I am learning to allow the space between where I am and where I want to be to inspire me and not terrify me. Tracy Ellis Ross. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.